Oh, hi, good to see you. So, after observing you for a while, there has been some concern, and questions were raised about you maybe having ADHD. Yes, I think the dots connect, and that would probably make sense. That's a result. That's understandable. It explains a lot, you know. It explains a lot of your behavior that we've been seeing. So, I can't be sure yet. I need to run some tests, okay? I'm gonna run some tests on you. I'm gonna ask questions. We're gonna go through a lot of things together. And then at the end of this, I assure you we will know for sure if you have it or not, okay? At least we won't live in doubt anymore. You can't live in doubt about these things if you have a disorder. Gotta know about the disorder. Can't just wonder about it. Like, is there something wrong with me? No, you gotta know for sure. So I should take your information here. So tell me your name, please. Is that full name? Yes, full. Yeah, full means all of it, all your name. Your name. Is that written with an age? There is an age in the middle of it? In the middle? Okay. Age. Okay. What grade are you in? Like right now, what grade? As in school, what grade are you in? You study a lot, huh? It's a lot of hours in the day. Okay. Yep. I mean, this is the best time to discover a disorder. You don't want to wait until you're like in the middle of a career and realizing you're a failure, you know? If you're gonna find out you have a disorder, better find out while you're studying. Okay. And where do you live? Currently, where are you living? Busy street there, huh? Yeah, I go by sometimes. I know there's a lot of cars, a lot of buses. You take bus? Yes. Some loud buses there. I don't like bus noises. You've never taken any medication before, have you? Have you taken any medication? You know, pills. Have you taken any pills? No? Okay. So, 10 milligrams of say something. Okay. Like I said, we don't know for sure yet, but we need to get this too. So we don't know for sure, but after this we're gonna know. So, like, not that this is that important, but just describe your mom for me a little bit. Describe your mom a little bit. Is she like a noisy, messy person? Does she interrupt you a lot? What's she like? What is she like? Well, this sort of disorder doesn't, if it is, you know, something about heritage, something you get from your family, usually it's from your father that you get it. So tell me about your father a little bit. But you know what, I actually should get this on the computer. You know, it's a digital world. I shouldn't be writing this on a simple notebook. I'm gonna get this on the computer, so just a second, okay, I'm just gonna get it on the computer. So just tell me about your father again. What's he like a little bit about his, you know, his personality profile, you know, a little bit. And what does your father do, actually? Is he tall? Okay. Your father's phone number, please. No, it's important because I might have to call him, you know, to exchange information about you. Okay, no, just security, you know. Okay, so the first test I'm gonna run with you is I'm gonna tell you a full sentence, okay? And then I want you to pay attention to the full sentence, and I want you to repeat it back to me with the exact same words that I used, okay? I'm gonna tell you the sentence and then you're gonna say it back to me exactly the way I said it, okay? Exactly the way I said it. Okay, the sentences are gonna get a bit longer every time, okay? So that you have more words to memorize and then I can really see if you're paying attention to me, okay? The submarine circumvented the entire globe, going through the Atlantic all the way to the Pacific and back. When they got off the submarine, all they wanted was coffee. Okay, now say it back to me. Say it back to me. Mistake there. But okay. No C sign yet. Just a normal mistake. Normal mistake. She left her umbrella at her date's house, and because the date was so bad, she couldn't go to his house to get it back. That's not the word I used. That's it. Didn't use horrendous. Her date was just bad. Okay. Next sentence now, okay? She wasn't sure how people with full-time jobs managed the lack of vacation days. I'm also unsure of that. What? No, say it again. When one considers the issue from a different perspective, the answer seems to change. Say that back to me. No, not that word. There we go. Okay, that seems to be okay. There is a test we use that is, we analyze a drawing that you make. So I'm gonna ask you to draw yourself as a kid, you know, however you'd like to imagine it. So, okay, draw the full body right where I indicate here on the page. So I'm gonna hand you the notebook and you can draw it there. Okay, let me know when you're done. I can't look because, well, that would be cheating. You know, I can't let my perception be influenced by how you draw it. I just have to look at the drawing as the final result, okay? No, why would I need a visa? I'm a citizen. No, I'm a citizen. I have an American clinic. I'm an American psychiatrist. And right now, I'm you know, with an American patient, diagnosing him with an American disease. No, I'm an American. I was born in America. Yeah. Oh, you're probably looking for someone else. That's not, you got the wrong number, officer. What's my full name? My name is, it's Gunnar McDonald. Mistakes happen, officer, it's okay. No, I don't mind, yeah. Okay. Keep focusing there, okay? Focus on the drawing. Yes, I will make it good, okay? Make it realistic. Okay, thank you very much, officer. Good job. Police calling me at this time. Very weird. You know, I don't like lying. I hate lying, actually. I'm someone who tells the truth all the time. But I have learned that the best way to tell a lie is to tell something that is very close to the truth, because the truth is a very flexible concept, you know? It's just something that you can, it's very malleable. I think that's the word. And, you know, well, Mexico is in America, so I am American, in fact. Okay. So, are you done with that? Okay, so I'm gonna just well, I asked you to draw yourself. Yes, I want you as a child. Why the hell did you put a sun there? Why are there flowers on the ground? I didn't ask for any special details about where you were. I didn't ask if it was sunny or cloudy. This doesn't make any sense. I asked for you. Only you. You directed your attention elsewhere. You know? You were supposed to focus on yourself here, on your child, the drawing of your child. And all of a sudden there's a sun here, there's a tree there, flowers here, there's a dog in the background. Like, what is that? Interesting result. Interesting result. Why would you go there? Why would you go there? I didn't ask for any of that. Why would you go there? I don't know. So now I'd like to ask you some questions, okay? Some very important questionnaire that I have for you. Questions that are really relevant to ask nowadays, you know? How much screen time do you get every day? I understand. Yes, every now and then. And are you on Instagram, right? Yes, on Instagram. Well, how many of those hours would you say is spent on Instagram? Okay. And now without the lying part, how much do you actually spend on Instagram? Okay. Yes, I've been there. Don't worry, you don't have to lie to me. Okay. You just presented me with a very complicated puzzle. Are you feeling ADHD symptoms because you spend so much time on your phone? Or are you addicted to your phone because you actually have ADHD? You know? It's a puzzle. It's really hard question. Okay, so one thing that is a sign of impulsivity is if you interrupt people a lot. Do you interrupt people? Like someone is talking, like one of your friends, they're telling a story or something that you may find a little boring. Sometimes our friends tell boring stories, but still, we should listen to them, you know. Everybody deserves attention. Everybody deserves maybe 10 minutes of the night. You know, the night you're spending with them. Give them 10 minutes to let them tell a story, okay? So if your friends are telling you a story like that, are you the person who jumps in because you gotta tell them something? Like, oh my god, I had this thought. Are you that kind of person? Like, what would you say? What would you say? What would you say? Would you say you interrupt a lot? So you do interrupt a lot. Never interrupt. Okay, so I want to do some more tests on your impulsivity, okay? So I'm gonna be using a device. This device right here. Okay. The thing about this device is I'm gonna get this really close to your forehead, like this. Alright? Like that. And because it's so close to your forehead, you're gonna be inclined to look at it. Because it could be danger, you know, and so you're gonna look at it. You're gonna keep your attention here. But as I take it away, the further away something is from your face, the less interesting it becomes. Like, okay, well, there's all this information in the environment, there's me, there's the stuff on the wall, and there's this, so this is no longer that important. Okay, you put this in perspective. I want to know if once this happens and something else happens over here, like my finger doing this, would you feel the impulse to look at my finger? Can you hold your eyes staring at this? Can you keep staring at this even though it's away and my fingers is doing crazy movements here? Okay, let's try that test. Okay, so look, keep your eyes fixed on that thing. Right now it's really easy because it's on your forehead, but okay. If you see any movement, don't do anything, okay? Just follow the object. Keep your eyes on the object. Oh, you looked. I saw you look. Let's do it again. Okay, going away. It's going away. Keep your eyes on the object, not on the finger. I know they're right beside each other, but keep your eyes on the object. Keep your eyes on the object. Okay, don't look at the fingers. Don't look at my fingers. Keep looking at the object. Wherever it goes, follow it around. Follow it wherever it goes. Follow it around wherever it goes. Wherever it goes, don't take your eyes off of it. Okay? Don't take your eyes off of it. On a scale of 1 to 10, how big is the urge to touch this object right now? You don't want to touch it, right? You don't want to touch it because there's nothing appealing about this, and you know it's dangerous. But now I want you to imagine that this is a little puppy's head, and you could pet him. How about that? Do you feel the urge to touch the puppy's head? Bam! You're electrocuted now. Psst, psst, psst. You're electrocuted. You're electrocuted. Because even though this looked like a puppy's head, you knew that this was still dangerous. You should have held yourself back from petting the puppy. Just because it's a puppy doesn't mean you have to put your hand there. That's impulsive. You have to consider the consequences first. In this case, the consequences was getting electrocuted. You got electrocuted, unfortunately, because you couldn't withstand the pressure of not touching the puppy. You couldn't hold your impulses to touch the puppy. So now you got electrocuted. Okay. And tell me about your music taste. Maybe I can get some insight on your personality through that. Okay. You like to listen to rock music? Oh no. A lot of pop music. I'm not gonna lie. Your results are not that conclusive. You're a bit here, but you're a bit there as well. Like you did well on some tests, but not so much on others. Just drink some water, okay? I need to hydrate myself. I could give you a medication for us to experiment and see how you feel. I could do that. I can prescribe it right now. I think I'm gonna do that, but I would like to maybe talk to your father about the results because they were inconclusive, and maybe I'll get back to you with the final results after doing some thinking on your case. I'm just gonna write you the prescription, and then you're gonna be on your way. Okay, so that's gonna be. In the morning, and then one at night, of course. Take it always with water. Do not mix this stuff with coffee. That's very dangerous for you, because one stimulant combined with another stimulant, kaboom on your heart. Not very good. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna do that. Here it is. Present this to the pharmacist and she will know what to do, okay? So, I'll talk to you soon about the results, okay?
It's Luvis ASMR.